That's right. The Bronx Knights are back. MLB The Show 23. I am the Ancient Gamer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Once upon a time, I created a franchise known as the Bronx Knights. Played a full season in the playoffs. It's time to resurrect the created franchise known as the Bronx Knights. Let's do this. Let's play next. Actually, let's go to the calendar. Let's go. Play full game. Bronx Knights. Classic Yankee Stadium. DJ Bradford. It's rock. Welcome one, welcome all. This is a live stream. I am the Ancient Gamer. Thank you for watching. Time for some Major League Baseball. Ha 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 ha. Opening day. Ha ha ha. DJ Bradford. Hey Luke, welcome back to the live stream. I decided to create a franchise known as the Bronx Knights. Currently in LA, not Fresno. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't even sure where you were originally from. I'm on the East Coast, you're on the West Coast. Welcome to the live stream. Up first, Josh Donaldson for the Detroit Tigers. First pitch of the ball game on its way. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to left. And the Detroit Tigers have the base runner on here in the top of the first inning. Next up, Gavin Lux. Breaking ball in there, strike one. Gavin Lux, last year, 276, 6 homers, 42 RBIs. For which team, I have no idea. Ground ball, base hit through the left side. Check that right side. Two runners on for the Detroit Tigers. First and second, nobody out. Oh, shite. Here's the replay. Bang. Ouch. Ground ball between first and second. Next up, Ricky Henderson. All-time stolen base leader in baseball. Slow roller to third, chipper over to second for one, not in time at first. Oh, and they have the bases loaded. Bad defensive decision-making. Scores decision is going to give him a base hit. Inside, infield hit. Bases loaded. Nobody out for Harmon Killebrew. Oh, no. Breaking ball misses. Outside ball one. Nowhere to put him. Nowhere to put him. Pops it up, right side, out of play. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Harmon Killebrew, the 1969 most valuable player in Major League Baseball. Legendary. Yes, it's not looking good, Luke. Not looking good. Out in front of the 12-6. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Harmon. Deep drive, but foul. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Off the plate, count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the bases are loaded with Tigers. Here in the top of the first, opening day. Just gets a piece. Probably would have been ball 3. Fouls it off. Count remains with 2 and 2. Again, pop up, but slicing down the right field line. Check that. Yes, right field line, out of play. Bases loaded. Base hit to right. 1 run will score. Dawson's up throwing. It'll be an RBI single. Station to station. 1-0 Detroit. Bases are still loaded. There are still nobody out. DJ Bradford is making his major league debut. Let's have the manager have a mound visit while I take a sip of beer. All right, let's rock. Fouls it back, 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Pitching coach said, just, what's your best pitch? DJ said, my heater. So he said, throw your heater. Pop up infield, Chipper Jones at third, in foul territory, makes the catch, 1 away. So, my best pitch is the heater coach, Detroit Tigers. Josh Donaldson, Gavin Lux, Ricky Henderson, Harmon Kimball, Killebrew, Brooks Robinson, Carlos Correa, Tim Salmon, Chaz McCormick, batting ninth, and playing catcher Francisco Alvarez. Nice catch. Thank you, sir. Carlos Correa. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. The fastball count quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt with the breaking ball. Count is 1 and 2. Fouls it back against the screen. 100 miles an hour on the radar gun. Swing and a miss. Runner at third does not score. There are 2 away. First major league strikeout for DJ Bradford. Carlos Correa, pick up that bat. So bases are still loaded, but now there are 2 out for Tim Salmon, all-star from the 1990s. Fastball misses outside and low ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Tim Salmon played for the California Angels. Thank you, sir. California Angels. Uh-oh, 2-0, nowhere to put him. Milestone watch for Tim Salmon. He is on the verge of hitting 300 homers in his illustrious Major League career. Dials it up, fouls it back, count is 2-1. 22 pitches here in this first inning for the rookie. High but cold a strike, count evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Already 1-0 Detroit here in the top of the first. Ground ball foul. That looked like trouble. Strike 3 called, inside corner. They leave the bases loaded. Damage minimized to 1 run. Half inning of baseball here for the Bronx Knights at classic Yankee Stadium. It's Detroit 1. The Knights coming to bat. Tom Seaver pitching for the Detroit Tigers in this fantasy draft franchise. 300-game winner in his Major League career. Derek Ajeza playing shortstop for the Bronx Knights. Fouls it back. Strike 1. Derek Ajeza. 3,000 hit club member. 5-time World Series champion. And he fouls off 96-mile-an-hour heater. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. In his eyes, ball 1. Breaking ball inside, count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jita. Drive to right, playable for the right fielder. Easy catch, 1 away. Bronx Knights lineup. Derek Jeter at short, Chipper Jones at third, Ken Griffey Jr. in center, Andre Dawson in right, Chris Ramos in left field, Carlos Delgado at first, Jorge Posada at catcher, Mitch Haniger is the DH today, and Jeff McNeil at second base. Chipper Jones, switch hitter. Atlanta Brave. Foul tip into the glove for strike 1. Chipper. Hard line drive to center. Back goes Salmon. Over the shoulder catch. 2 away. Nice play.
Batting third, the 7th fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr. 600 home runs in his major league career. 600 plus. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Ball's in the dirt. Count is 1-0. High, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 out, bases empty, bottom of the first. 1-0 Detroit here in classic Yankee Stadium. Dialed it up, swung and swinging and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike, 96 on the gun. Ties him up in knots. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Griff. Full count, 3-2. On deck, Andre Dawson, Chicago Cub, Montreal Expo, Hall of Famer. Deep drive to center, but in front of the warning track, center fielder makes the catch to retire the side. After 1-0 Detroit. This is MLB The Show 23. Chaz McCormick steps in, top of the 2nd inning. Chance for DJ Bradford to redeem himself. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Ice Mario Official, yo! Welcome to the live stream. This is MLB The Show 23. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello.
That's a ball.
See you later, Luke. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. Pitches inside, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike to McCormick. And that's a bloop to right. Dawson charges. Makes the catch 1 away. Nice play by the right fielder. Anytime. So this is a fantasy draft franchise. I created a franchise called the BRONX Knights. Swing and a miss at the slow change up. This is DJ Bradford. He's a rookie on the mound on opening day here at Classic Yankee Stadium. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit past the second baseman. He's safe. So 1 out hit for the Tigers here in the top of the 2nd inning. Next up, John Donaldson. Lineup turns over for the Tigers. At the knees, strike 1. Single to score a run. That's a line drive, base hit down the right field line, and we'll roll into the 314 corner. Oh no, oh no. Oh, we get tied up in the corner and it'll be an RBI triple. 2-0 lead for Detroit. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Let's watch it. Let's watch how inept I am playing the outfield. Oh, they're not going to show it. All right. Win expectancy. Boulder Dash. Gavin Lux. Strike 1. Safe. RBI infield single for Lux. 3-0 lead for Detroit. Legged it out. Did he defeat it? Oh, cheater. Gotta charge that. Mickey Henderson's up. Stolen base. Gavin Lux. Check the swing, but 12-6 curve finds the corner. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Ricky. Strike 3 called on the black. 2 away. 3rd strikeout for DJ Bradford. Ricky had speed and power, but he did strike out. Harmon Killebrew. Inside, ball one. Just gets a piece of the curve. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second. 2 down. 3-0 Detroit. Pulls it deep, but foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. Just gets a piece of that slider off the edge. The at-bat will continue. Tied him up in knots, strikeout number 5, and the side is retired. But Detroit has a 3-0 lead here in an inning and a half. BRONX Knight's debut not going so well. Next up, Andre Dawson. Beast. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. 1987 Home Run Derby champion Andre Dawson. Played for the Chicago Cubs back in the 80s. Swing and a miss the slider out of the zone. Count quickly. 0 balls and 2 strikes. Backs him off the plate, 1 and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball, 1 hopper to the second baseman. Across his body in time, and there's 1 out. Nice defensive play. Chris Ramos, rookie, first major league at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Out in front of the curveball, strike 2. He looks overmatched. Pitch is high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tom Seaver, 300 game winner. Tough assignment for the rookie. In the dirt, swing and a miss, strike him out, throw him out, and they're 2 away. Starts his major league career with a strike. Next up, Carlos Delgado. Played for the Toronto Blue Jays. That ball's high and is far. That ball is gonzo. It's 3-1 Detroit. First homer of the campaign for Carlos Delgado. That's the way he threw the bat. That was cool. Boom. La bomba. Let's watch it again. Woof. So, it's 3-1 Detroit. Next up, Jorge Posada, switch hitting catcher from the 90s classic games, classic teams in the championship dynasty. Jorge Posada. Outside, count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-time Silver Slugger. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up to right center field. Center fielder shifts over, makes the catch, retires the side, but a solo home run from first baseman Carlos Delgado puts the BRONX Knights on the board. At the end of 2 innings of play here at Classic Yankee Stadium, it's the Tigers 3, the Knights 1. Next up, Brooks Robinson. Popped out in the first. He's 0 for 1. DJ Bradford deals. In there, strike 1. Brooks Robinson, third baseman. I believe for the Baltimore Orioles. Pulls it foul. Count as 0-2. Baltimore Orioles sounds about right. Fastball high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounder to second. Fields fires. Got him. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Carlos Correa struck out in the first. He is 0 for 1. In there, strike one. 101 on the radar gun. Curve. Count 0-2. Nasty. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Down and in. 5th strikeout of the game for Bradford. Next up, Tim Salmon. Swing and a miss, the inside fastball. Strike 1. DJ seems to be getting his feet wet, feet under him. Out in front of the curve, swing and a miss. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball to left. There is Ramos to retire the side. After 2.5 innings of play, it's the Detroit Tigers 3 and the Bronx Knights 1. Go to the bottom of the 3rd. Mitch Haniga, DH, steps in. Mitch Haniga. Swing and a miss, chase the pitch, strike 1. Mitch Haniga. Off the plate, count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Fouls off the fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. There's 1 away. Second strikeout for Tom Siva. Jeff McNeil, second baseman, steps in from the left side. Grounder speared by Seaver. Tosses to first. Quickly, there are 2 down. Lineup turns over for Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss the fastball. All-Star MVP in the year 2000, Y2K, Derek Jeter. Out in front of the changeup in the dirt. Count is 0-2. High and tight, 1 ball, 2 strikes. High and tight again, count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 2-run lead for Detroit here in the bottom of 3rd. Ties him up in knots, strikes him out. Side retired. We go to the top of the 4th. Chaz McCormick is 0 for 1. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate, out of play. 4 strike 1. Out in front of the curve, swing and a miss, strike 2. Just misses the inside edge. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it towards the camera well, first base line, out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, the fastball, 99 on the radar gun. Strikeout number 6 for DJ. 1 out. Francisco Alvarez, single in his first at-bat. In there, strike 1. Starting to feel it, starting to feel it. Slider off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball.
Just misses the inside corner.
2
Count
and
2
1.
balls and 1 strike. At the knees, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. 3-1 Detroit. Here comes the heater. Give him the heater. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 out single for the Detroit Tigers. Lineup turns over for the Tigers. John Donaldson, 2 for 2.
Here.
At the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Single, a triple, an RBI. He's 2 for 2. Fly ball to center, routine for Ken Griffey Jr. Makes the catch, 2 away. Two down, runner at first. Up steps Gavin Lux, who's 2 for 2 with an RBI.
No, that's
Low,
down.
ball 1. Fantasy draft franchise created team Bronx Knights. Line drive towards the line, out of play. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Gavin Lux. Bronx Knights are losing 3-1. Ground ball up the middle and through. 2 out single. Runners will be at first and second. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Gavin Lux is 3 for 3 on opening day. Next up, Ricky Henderson. Fouls it back behind home plate. Out of play, strike 1. Ricky's 1 for 2 with a single. Infield single, if I remember correctly. Gets a piece of the 12-6 curveball. 1990 MVP. Probably for the Toronto Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Side retired. That's strikeout number 7, if I'm not mistaken, for DJ Bradford. Still 3-1. Tigers lead. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Chipper Jones, 0 for 1.
Third baseman. Chipper.
Chases a fastball in the dirt, swings, fouls it off. Strike 1. 300 average over 20 major league seasons for Chipper. Hard ground ball to the second baseman, bobbles it but picks it up, tosses to first for the out. Nice recovery. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1. Chases a fastball off the edge, strike 1. 10-time Gold Glove winner for probably the Seattle Mariners. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. Solo homer for Ken Griffey Jr. First homer of the season. And it's a 1-run ball game as Detroit now leads 3-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Oh, yeah. Oof, that was painful. Bang. Ken Griffey Jr. Next up, Andre Dawson. Fastball low, ball 1. 0 for 1, ground out in the 2nd inning. 3-2 Detroit here in the 4th. Chases a high fastball, swing and a miss. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouls it down the right field line, out of play. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dawson. I think Dawson is a 500 home run club guy. Inside off the plate, count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2. On deck, Chris Ramos. Rookie. Playing left field. Slow chopper to second. He charges, fires, got him. 2 down. So, 2 outs, bases empty, up steps Chris Ramos. Switch hitting left fielder. Struck out in his first major league at bat. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Making his MLB debut. And that is his first major league hit. Oh yeah. Runner at first with 2 away. Let's see the cutscenes. Cutscenes. Yes. Save that ball. Save it. Carlos Delgado had a solo home run in his first at bat as a Bronx Knight. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. And he slaps it towards the left field gap. Back he goes. Over the shoulder catch. Ricky Henderson retires the side. Nice running catch. But a solo homer by Ken Griffey Jr. makes it that much closer ball game. The end of 4 innings of play here in Classic Yankee Stadium. It's Tigers leading 3-2. So, Bradford out there for the top of the 5th. Fastball in there, strike 1. Chases a slider down and away. 2 quick strikes on Harlan Killebrew. Fastball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss out in front, looking for the fastball. Got the curve. Strikeout number 8 for DJ Bradford. Next is Brooks Robinson, 0 for 2. Misses off the plate, ball 1. So it's been a mixed bag here on opening day for DJ Bradford. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. He's given up 3 runs in 4 1/3. Fouls it upstairs. Count is 1 and 2. So he's thrown 78 pitches in 4 1/3 innings. He's given up 3 runs, but he does have 8 strikeouts. Foul ball. Strike 2. Strikes him out on the 2-seam fastball. Is that number 9? Yes, indeed. Strikeout number 9. There are 2 away. Carlos Correa struck out twice himself. Steps in. Routine grounder to Jeter. And he retires the side. After 4 1/2, it's 3-2 Detroit. This is MLB The Show 23. Jorge Posada flew out in the first and so forth. Chases a high fastball, swing and a miss. Count as no ball, 1 strike. Let's go. I like the blue. This is the return. Fly ball to right, playable. Makes the catch, 1 away. It is the return, my friend, of the Bronx Knights. Decided to use the creative franchise function here on MLB The Show 23. Get a good look at it. This is the new rendition of the Bronx Knights. Mitch Haniger is the DH. We're losing 3-2. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. It's a fly ball to right, playable, and they're 2 away. Next up, second baseman Jeff McNeil, 0 for 1, grounded out in the third. Bronx Knights got their runs today due to solo home runs. Line drive foul, strike 1. Solo homers, Carlos Delgado and Ken Griffey Jr. Line drive foul, right side. Count, no balls and 2 strikes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ties him up in knots, swing and a miss. Side retired. End of 5, official ball game. Detroit leads 3-2. This is MLB The Show. The Bronx Knights have returned. Ha ha ha. Go to the top of the 6th inning. Tim Salmon is 0 for 2. DJ Bradford making his major league debut on the mound. Give him the heater. Outside corner. Triple digits. Strike 1. DJ Bradford. Curve. Outside corner. Count, no balls, 2 strikes. Jams him, pops it up in the infield. McNeil is there, makes the catch, 1 away. Next up, Chaz McCormick, 0 for 2. Deep fly ball, but foul down the left field line, out of play. Strike 1. High, flat curve, but taken for a strike. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on McCormick. Just gets a piece of the changeup, fouls it down the right field line. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 87 pitches for DJ Bradford. Not very economical. He has struggled. Deep fly ball, left field line, out of play. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that's 10 strikeouts, double digits in the strikeout column for the major league debut of DJ Bradford. Number 9 hitter Francisco Alvarez is 2 for 2, however. Strike 1.
0-1.
Chases a breaking ball in the dirt, 0-2. Strikeout number 11 to retire the side. 5.5 innings complete, 5 for DJ Bradford. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Derek Jeter leads off for the Knights. Derek's 0 for 2. Fouls off the sinking fastball, strike 1. 3,465 major league hits. A few of those are going to be fictional soon, but sinking fastball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bloop to center, charging is the center fielder. He will make the catch, 1 away. Nice play, I think by Chaz McCormick, if I'm not mistaken. Next up, Chipper Jones, 0 for 2. Both at bats from the left side. He's a switch hitter. Tom has dealt with him. Breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1. Chipper is definitely a Hall of Famer. Played for the Atlanta Braves in his major league career. And that's a fly ball to right. Routine play. And there are 2 away. Two down, up steps Ken Griffey Jr., who had a solo shot. A gargantuan home run in his last at-bat. He'll look to do the same here. 12-6, outside, ball one. All-Star MVP, All-Star Game MVP in 1992 for the Seattle Mariners. Oh, where's the button I can press to charge the mound? Where is it? He hit a home run and then you hit him with the pitch next? Benches clearing brawl, let's go. Up next, Andre Dawson. 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Runner at first, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Slicing down the right field line, out of play. Count is 0-1. Quick throw to first, he's back. Deep fly ball to right, but playable. In front of the warning track, he retires the side. So, still a 3-2 lead for the Detroit Tigers at the end of 6. We are a created franchise known as the Bronx Knights, playing at Classic Yankee Stadium on MLB The Show 23. Top of the 7th, John Donaldson is 2 for 3. Here comes the pitch from DJ Bradford. Inside corner with the fastball striker. Slider, strike 2. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Drawing darts. Line drive to center. Actually lofted to center. Griffey is there, 1 away. Next up, Gavin Lux, 3 for 3 today on opening day. Broke him with the curveball. Count as no balls, 1 strike to Lux. Slider, strike 2. And you get him with the heater. Throw the heater. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 11. Check that, number 12 for the rookie hurler, fireballer. Ricky Henderson steps up, 2 down, base is empty, top of the 7th inning. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Two seamers low, 1 ball, 1 strike. 100 pitches. This should be his last batter, no matter what. Fastball high. No, called a strike. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter. Foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ricky Henderson. Truly a legendary player. And that's a lazy fly ball to left. Ramos is waiting for it. Makes the catch, side retired. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Take me out to the ball game. All right, Chris Ramos, 1 for 2 in his major league debut. Steps in there. Seaver's still out there. Swing and a miss, down and in. Strike 1. Manager is going to go to the bullpen. Righty, righty, righty. Just going to warm up Hunter Green. Scheduled to put Hunter Green in the game. Oh, he hits him. Hits another batter. However, that's the tying run here in the bottom of the 7th, and the manager of the Tigers has seen enough. He wants the left-hander. Colin Poche steps in. ERA just shy of 4 last season. Carlos Delgado had a solo shot. He's 1 for 2. Almost leads off first. Shallow fly to left. Henderson makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Jorge Posada turns around and bats from the right side. Fastball low, ball one. From Poche. Poche? Who knows? Line drive foul. First base line. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Misses inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner leads off first. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Grounded to third, over in time. The runner was in motion, so they saved themselves the round the horn double play. So they'll be 2 away with runner in scoring position. That is the tying run. Up steps Mitch Haniger with a chance to tie this ball game here in the bottom of the 7th with a single. Let's see what happens. And it's a fly ball to center. Side is retired. End of 7. Detroit still leads 3-2. Ugh. Do you want to change pitchers? Yes, that'll be all for DJ Bradford. Hunter Green will come in to pitch for the Knights, face Harmon Killebrew. Fastball misses outside, 103. Oh my God. Attendance for opening day here in Old Yankee Stadium, 51,000. 309, that is the sellout. Fastball in there, strike 1. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Out in front of the slider. Swing and a miss. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the dirt, 2-2. Grounded through the right side. It's a leadoff single for Harmon Killebrew. Dawson has a cannon in right field. Brooks Robinson. It was a hit and run, but skied to center. Makes the catch, 1 away. Runner will not advance. He will return to first base. So in there with a slider off the edge to Carlos Correa, who was 0 for 3. But that was 0 for 3 against DJ Bradford. Oh, it hit him in the shoulder. Runners will be at first and second. Hunter Green losing control of the situation. Tim Salmon up 0 for 3. Strike 1. Harmon Killebrew at second. Carlos Correa at first. Here in the top of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Slider off the edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3-2 lead for Detroit. Here in the bottom of the 8th, they are threatening with runners at first and second with one away. And that's a line drive. Dawson back will make the catch for out number 2. They were thinking of tagging, but the runner at second stayed put. Dawson has a cannon in right field. So with 2 down, up steps Chas McCormick, who's 0 for 3 today, struck out in the 6th. It's a 1-run game as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Strike 1. This is a big moment in the game. Slider off the edge, outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. In there, at the letters, count is 1 and 2. Strike 3 called. Check that. Strike 3. Swing and a miss. Slider. Side retired. Ha ha. We go to the bottom of the 8th, down by 1. Kirby Yates takes over for Tom Seaver. Thank goodness. Up next, the number 9 hitter, Jeff McNeil, is 0 for 2. Line drive, base hit through the left side. It's a leadoff single for the Bronx Knights. That's a tying run at first. Do you want a pinch runner? Let's see. Let's go to the substitution for a second. What kind of speed do we have? What kind of speed do we have? Byron Scott. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. We're swapping a speed of 57 for a speed of 86. And they play the same position. I love it. Derek Jeter, will he be bunting? Or he will not. Should maybe. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Ball one. Pitch was inside. Chased the pitch off the edge, fouled it upstairs. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shadows are playing tricks on me. Grounded, foul, third baseline. Counted Jeter as 1 and 2. Runner leads off first. Tying run. 3-2 lead for Detroit here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Line drive over the head of Carmen Gillibrew and down the right field line, and he will stop at second. It'll be runners at first and second and nobody out as the Bronx Knights threaten. Oh, wow. Wright just flared it. Hey, flared it over the head of the first baseman. Next up, Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones' job is to get those runners moved over into scoring position at all costs. Pops it up behind home plate. Out of play. Strike 1. Chipper's 0 for 3 today. Fastball low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kirby Yates on the mound in relief for the Detroit Tigers. Chases a splitter in the dirt. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nasty pitch just dropped out of the ceiling. Hit the floor. Slider inside, count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chiba. To Larry. Fouls it off. Count remains 2 and 2. Deep drive, but foul. The at-bat will continue. Again, runners lead first and second. Full count, 3 and 2. On deck, Ken Griffey Jr. Runners will not be in motion. Too much of a risk for a strike him out, throw him out. And he did strike him out, so good thing they weren't in motion. Out number 1, Chipper's 0 for 4 today. Here's the replay from Kirby Yates, terrible angle. Next up is Ken Griffey Jr., who had a solo home run today. That's the line drive past the second baseman. Rounding third and heading home is the runner. Throw this to third. He will make it there. It's a tie ball game on the RBI single by Ken Griffey Jr. This ball game here in the bottom of the 8th is tied at 3. I thought for sure the second baseman was going to snare this out of the air, and he came up empty. Thought it would be a line drive out. Jorge Alcala will face Andre Dawson. 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. Chases a fastball way out of the zone. Nasty slider, strike 1. Go-ahead run is at third base, less than 2 outs. Blade on the slider, swinging and miss. These 2 quick strikes. Dawson needs to protect that plate. Low and inside. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Dawson. Runners at second and third with only 1 out. Tie ball game here in the bottom of the 8th. And it pops it up in the infield, and that runner at third will not score. Strands the runner. However, still a chance for Chris Ramos, who's 1 for 2 with a single today. Hit by a pitch as well. He's a rookie. He's got a chance. Drive in those runs. Make a hero of himself on opening day. Slider outside corner. Tommy Hunter and lefty Genesis Cabrera warming in the Tigers bullpen. Count is no balls, 1 strike to Ramos. Jams him, fouls it back. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Backs him off the plate. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 on. 3-3 ball game. Let's see what happens. Rolls over at foul. First base line. Bloop to left, charging is Ricky. He will make the catch to retire the side. So they do tie the ball game. Welcome back, Luke. Good timing. Ken Griffey Jr. on an RBI single with 2 outs ties this ball game. We end at the 8th. It's a tie ball game at 3. Ha! We go to the top of the 9th. But Bryson Scott takes over at second base. Francisco Alvarez is 2 for 3. Fastball is low, ball 1 from Hunter Green. Out in front of the slider, swinging the miss, count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss at the fastball, couldn't catch up to it. Count is 1-2. Just gets a piece of the circle change to stay alive. Fouls it upstairs. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 away. Next up, lineup turns over for Detroit. John Donaldson has a single and a triple. He is 2 for 4. Oh no, that ball's deep. Griffey goes back to the track looking up. It's a 4-3 game. Detroit leads. Oh, first homer of the campaign for Donaldson. Top of the 9th inning. Let's watch the replay. Bang. Oh, boy. Ouch. Ouch. Next up, Gavin Lux. Fastball in there, strike 1. Gavin is 3 for 4 with 3 singles today. Slider in there, strike 2. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, 4-3 game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball low, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2.
Strike 3 called, caught him looking on the breaking ball. They're 2 away. Nice comeback from the home run to strike out the next batter. Next up, Ricky Henderson, the legend Ricky Henderson, 1 for 4. Check the swing, in there, strike 1. He's throwing darts. Slider outside corner. Count is 0-2 on Henderson. Line drive, slicing foul in the seats. Got around on that heater. He has home run power. Checked his swing, but nevertheless in there for strike 3. We go to the bottom of the ninth, last licks for the Bronx Knights, thanks to this guy, John Donaldson, solo shot in the top of the ninth. Detroit leads 4-3, last licks. Can they tie this game at 4? Camino Doval, 27 saves out of 30 appearances, 30 save opportunities last season. Comes in for the save. He will face Carlos Delgado, who in the second inning did this. Bang! And he'll do it again. Look at him throw that bat. Look at him throw the bat. Let's see him throw the bat again. Let's see. Couldn't get around on the heater. Out of play. Strike 1. Before we do anything, let's go to the manager in the bullpen. Let's go, in case we tie the game up, let's go Clay Holmes. We'll warm up and schedule to put Clay Holmes in the game. Just in case I tie the game up. And it goes into extras. Chases the sinking fastball in the dirt, and just like that, there are 2 quick strikes on Carlos. To protect the plate. Line drive foul. Here comes the 0-2. Jams him, pops it up. Shortstop makes the catch on the outfield grass. 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Next up, Jorge Posada, switch hitter, turns around. Bats from the left side again against Doval. Jorge's 0 for 3 today. Out in front of the slider, swing and a miss, strike 1. Pops it up, foul territory, charging is the third baseman. He won't get there. But there are 2 quick strikes on Jorge Posada. Jorge. Pops him up in the infield. Second baseman waits for it, makes the catch, and the Bronx Knights are down to their final out of this game. Representing the final out of the game, Mitch Haniger. Do I have a lefty? Substitution. Do I have a lefty? I have nothing but right-handers on the bench. Gosh darn it. Mitch Haniger represents the final out of the game. Slow bouncer, 2-hopper to the shortstop. Fields fires. Got him. Side retired. Ball game over. Detroit wins 4-3. So this was opening day at Classic Yankee Stadium for the Bronx Knights. It unfortunately did not go their way. They lose 4-3. Start the season 0-1. Let's check the statistics, shall we, before we end the stream. Player of the game, Josh Donaldson, 3 for 5 with a homer. The win goes to Jorge Alcalá. Loss goes to Hunter Green, who gave up that solo shot in the top of the ninth to John Donaldson. Detroit Tigers, 4 runs, 11 hits, no errors. The Bronx Knights, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. So yeah, start the season 0-1. Want to say thank you to Ice Mario Official, The Outlander Show, Luke, all you guys who poked your heads in and made a comment. Thank you so much for watching and listening and writing. I appreciate you. Hope to see you again soon. So this has been a broadcast of MLB The Show 23. The Bronx Knights are back, baby. Have yourself a great night.